What up, what up? We are starting with a new story brought to you by moi. This will be the story of Harry Martinez, a young buck out of the East Texas area, growing up in the roots of football country, coming up looking to make his mark on the college football world at the University of New Mexico. We are starting as a head coach. This is going to be a life or dynasty. We are going to be here forever. There's no new jobs. There's nothing better than New Mexico, the University of New Mexico. We're starting from the bottom. We've had some pretty abysmal years in the past. Look at those numbers. Terrible numbers. It is only up from here. He has the tactician archetype. We're going to try to win games. That's all we care about. We're going to win games. The recruits will follow. This will not be a quick process. We're going to build it. If you build it, they will come. That is what they say. So far, our first step is we're going to build the offensive line. That's what we do. We build up through the offensive line. And we are going to control the game on the front. We set up our recruiting board. We set up a lot of players. We're not really going to waste our time scouting on these because it takes so long to scout some of these people here. I've got extra points. I'm going to show you how long it takes to scout these people, right? Let's say, okay, we want Juan Theseus, our potential golden crown jewel of this class. If I go to scout this boy, look how long it takes to scout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 points to scout one person. We don't have the ability to scout these men in this manner. I scouted this man just for comparison. Our comparison between our two improvisers, Juan Theseus and Marquise Harris. Let's see what we got here. Comparable deep average, comparable under pressure, comparable throw on the run. My boy Marquise Harris is faster. Little less accuracy on the medium. A little lower in throw power and way lower in short accuracy. It's one of those ones, if the numbers speak for themselves. We'll take a look as we go, guys. We got a lot of work to do. This is we're gonna try to whittle this down as soon as the season starts. We'll go into this in a second. We're gonna get cooking. We got a long work ahead of us. Let's look at the custom schedules. What do we got here? Did I have a schedule? I put on the rival. We're gonna play at MTSU to start off the season. Redeem ourselves. Put it to MTSU. We'll start from the bottom. We got 3 away games to start the season. And so we can sneak in that extra home game down the stretch. We're gonna have it's gonna be tough scheduling home games. You know what I'm gonna actually do? I'm gonna actually versus Syracuse. That's fair. Versus there. We'll go at Arizona to open everything up. Okay, that's fair. Gotta keep New Mexico State in there. Rivalry weeks. Kind of early, though. I don't love that, but... Alright, let's keep that. Let's get it going. Let's pop it in. Nothing to upgrade. Going into week 1, we'll got some recruiting that we'll get through here. I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. We will hopefully get some good stuff coming out of this. We'll see you in the first game here, guys. Oh my God, who cares? We got a lot of work to do. Oh, let's do a depth chart breakdown. Let's go to our depth chart, guys. Go to our depth chart. Let's see who we're working with here, right? We've got a freshman, Devon Dampier. Dampier? He's going to be our starting quarterback of the future. Love to see that, folks. Did we get him as a transfer in? I'd like to do some research on him. We got a freshman starting. We got senior. We got a junior. Probably just going to start. He's already starting at fullback. Sanders, you're going to get moved down to Hunter. Can I put Henry in here? We'll do that. Okay. That way our boy Sanders can get the workload he deserves. Because that way we can use him for the future. What's our wide receiving core look like, folks? Wysong, Medford, Isaiah Jones, Caden Pope. A little speedy boy on Caden Pope. We got a really fast boy on Wysong. Deep threat boy. 5'10", could use a little more height on that, but alright, we'll work with that on the wide receivers. Trace Bruckler. Our offensive line, we got a senior there. Power. Right tackle. Well, then if that's the case, we're going to definitely start Harris at right tackle over here, right? I mean, for 1 point difference, I mean, heck, actually, no abilities out anywhere. Ugh, we got a lot of work here to do, don't we, boys? I mean, at that point, like, why am I starting a senior there? We're going to start the freshman. Left guard. Right guard. Unamba. I wonder if it's worth starting Onamba at any of the other positions. Who's the Silamon? Thinking we play... It's only 71. So who are our 5 best linemen? Silamon, Pierce, Beckett. But I don't want to start him because he's a senior because it's worthless. Unamba, Gray, and Harris, right? Okay. So at this point, we're going to start Harris here. And then it makes sense to start Unamba here. I think that makes the most sense. Because then we'll play junior, freshman, junior, freshman. Ooh, we got a lot of work to do on defensive end. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yes, we do. Alright. We're going to have to work on that in a bit. Almost all my defensive... I need to do a lot of work on the defensive line, folks. We're going to have to establish that in a bit, huh? Linebackers are all seniors. Holy cow. Defensively, we are hosed going into next season, guys. Alright, we're okay on the secondary. Junior. Freshman. Oh, I don't need any of those free safeties. What are we doing? Free safety. Cornerback. Yeah, who's that strong safety up here? Derek Moore. Derek Moore looks like he's going to be 72. But now, does it make more sense to start Ellis there at 75, 78? I think that's higher overalls, right? So we'll start... Okay, I like that. Zone. We got some zone players. Zone. Okay, I actually really like the secondary. I really wish I would have probably looked at this depth chart before I did all that. Okay, I like this. That's workable. That secondary's workable. Now we need to refocus our strategy here. I don't really want to waste... Okay, cool. We'll just get rid... Well, we'll move this guy down to the bottom. I'm not going to get... Alright, we're going to do some recruiting stuff, guys. We're going to focus on some defensive stuff up top. We're near the lead for them, and it's in a rival against New Mexico State, so I kind of want to keep going on that. We'll keep that one safety And he's a gem. Holy cow, it took so much to scout him. We're going to keep those guys. We need to pick one of these quarterbacks. But actually, I really don't need a quarterback of the future. I actually really like my guy that I have. We're going to just ignore Theseus. Just not worth it. He wasn't that good outside of our other guys. Well, screw it. We're gonna just focus on the other guy. Throw a little 25 spot on offensive line. We'll definitely need some help. Holy cow, we have no recruiting points. We're gonna whittle ourselves down on this table. I feel like I'm gonna regret my choices on that. So going back to the recruiting board, so you can quick see an overview. I've got one of these two quarterbacks. We're going to see how these two go over the next week. We're focusing heavy on this defensive side, trying to get some ends, trying to get some D tackles. I'm going to try to whittle these guys down. We'll see who stands out after these first weeks, and then we'll trim this down to one or two. I don't need as many cornerbacks as I thought I needed, and then we'll try to see if we can get some of that offensive line sorted out. And then once we do that, we'll try to hit the recruiting trail and pick up a couple of those no offer teams, guys. But with that being said, I'm going to cut it here. We'll get a little bit of intro video work done. We'll put that as an intro to the season. We'll put that as episode 0. And then I'll come back to you guys in a second. We'll start this off for our first game. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Peace.